So, back to bowling and your actual experiences. You had a really cool experience earlier on this year where you and Jesper won the doubles tournament in Maine, and you did like this really cool celebration with your hair and the pick, and ESPN really liked it, and they had you on a show like later on in the week. Talk about that experience, because that had to be, because that's kind of what we all dream about, as we're kids. We want to be on ESPN, we want to be that guy getting interviewed for something we did on TV and winning a title, and you kind of like brought that whole package to life, and that had to be a wonderful feeling. Talk about that.
Yeah, just once we won the doubles up in Maine, and that whole experience, the PBA league and the doubles was great, and just on the way home, I was traveling home with Guppy, and I get an email from somebody from ESPN like, hey, do you want to come to the Charlotte office for an interview? I'm like, what is going on right now? Like, I'd made one show before, and then we made the ESPN show. I was like, boom, I made it on ESPN, like there. And, I always joked around with Connor and, the guys telling them if I ever made an ESPN show, I'm going to make top plays. Well, I didn't make the top plays, but, I was in the moment. My strike celebration is to pick my hair out. I didn't send a messenger, so I kind of had to just roll with it. And, it went viral. But
that was great.
The day of, we grew up watching ESPN all the time, watching all the professional athletes doing interviews and this and that. And, I was kind of nervous. Like, I was going in, I'm not somebody that gets really nervous under lights or interviews because it's just bowling. Just bowling and talking to people.
Absolutely.
And, my hands were a little clammy and stuff going in. But I was still pretty chill because, I was chill on the show. We bowled great. I feel like that is one advantage I do have. I've won four matches on television, 5 matches, and I don't really get caught up too much in the lights. Whether it be an interview or bowling, it's just another day. When it comes to the interview the day of, I was a little nervous, but it was a dream come true. Just to be interviewed on ESPN, and I really didn't know what to expect going in. Were they going to talk about the bowling? How did it feel when you picked your hair out? But they kind of asked me some random questions, which kind of caught me off guard.
So they didn't tell you what questions they were going to ask you?
No, nothing. It was like going in, like bang, live ESPN interview, and I'm like,
wow.
All right, well, and I messed up. I didn't wear my afro, which I was in a debate the whole time. I'm like,
should I wear the afro?
Do I wear my afro? Do I do this? Do that? And I'm like, well, I'm being on an ESPN interview. I'm going to make sure I look good. And I did my hair up and didn't even do the fro. And I realized the only time bowlers have been on ESPN, Blanchard fell. Weber yelled at somebody. And I picked my afro out. Well, and I had an afro. Well, I didn't even wear my afro in my interview. So I kind of messed up a little bit there. But no, it was great. It was... as far as like building my own brand, I had some people contact me just about interview, radio, talk shows and stuff like that. But dream come true, really kind of set me to the next level. Like, wow, okay, I've hit Sports Center, I've done an interview. What's next?
I can remember waking up that morning knowing you were going to be on Sports Center being interviewed, and I was like super excited, like, man, bowlers don't get this opportunity. He's got to be super nervous. Like, he's getting ready to be on live television. Like, we were very rarely on live television, especially on ESPN, on SportsCenter being interviewed, and I was just wondering how you were going to do. How's he going to answer these questions? Is he going to be nervous? Can you tell he's going to be nervous? And I watched the thing, and it was good.
Yeah,
it was really good.
We were just shooting it. We were just kind of flowing with it. My conversations, I felt like I knew him. Like we had been friends for a while and just kind of hanging out, chit-chatting.
Yeah.
So, it went well. It was good.